This Dell laptop came into the shop today because when you hit the power button while you're plugged in and not plugged in, absolutely nothing happens. So we're going to take this thing apart to give it a full diagnostic and see what's going on with it and why it won't turn on. All right, so we've got these last two screws to get out, and we should now be able to see what's going on. We got a really filthy fan, 2 sticks of RAM. All right, so I am getting 12.16 volts at the battery connector, so I know I'm getting power to the board, but we're just not getting anything when we turn it on. All right, so now we're going to test the DC jack or the power cord itself to see if we're getting voltage, and we are getting 19.6 volts, which is exactly where it should be. Now the power button for this machine is actually located on this little daughter board that runs across here to this motherboard. We're going to run some tests on this button over here to see if we get continuity when we push the button, if it rings on our meter, and if so, then what we're probably just going to do is take this entire thing apart, let everything sit to kind of do a hard reset of the power and see if we can get this thing to turn back on. It appears as though the button is working just fine, so we're going to basically just take everything out of this machine, let it sit, and then put it all back together after about a half an hour of letting everything sit, and then we will get this thing put back together and test it, and we'll get back to you and see what we find out. All right, so we got this Dell computer all back up and running with doing a deep power cycle, taking everything apart, putting it all back together, and it is back up and running. And if you've made it this far in the video, we would like to ask you for a really small favor. We're trying to grow this channel both on Facebook and Instagram, so if you could give us a like, that will really help us know that you like this sort of content. And go ahead and give us a follow, that way we can continue to make more content like this and show it so that it shows up for you. So we appreciate you watching, and this one is out the door.